Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here today from Armstrong Figures. Quite late when I'm recording this. But anyways, yeah, in this video today we've got my review on King and Queen of the Ring. Thought it was better than Backlash, definitely a better show than Backlash from Friends. Thought that show was good but just very predictable, and every winner and outcome that I thought was going to happen did happen. This show was a lot more different, and it had some surprises in it. Definitely had some surprises in it, and definitely had some different changes to WWE than what Backlash did, because Backlash didn't really do a whole lot. I felt like it was very like skippable. You know, you could skip the show. This we got actually a decent amount of good stuff out of this show, is what I thought of it, anyways. But yeah, let's get into it. The crowd was also pretty good for this show, even though it wasn't as good as Friends, but it definitely was a good crowd. First match we opened up with was Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Um, Becky Lynch's ring gear was pretty interesting. It was kind of like a suit, kind of, and like a hat, and then Liv Morgan just wore red ring gear. But yeah, that was pretty much um, it. The build for this match was okay. I wasn't really the biggest fan of it, but yeah, match dragged on a bit. Pretty good match though. I thought it was a pretty decent match. You know, it wasn't anything great. I think the last match they had was definitely better, but it was still a pretty good match. So what ended up happening is Dominic Mysterio came out, and Dominic was trying to help Becky to win the title because he didn't want Liv to win the title because, of course, Rhea got injured by Liv. So Rhea was taken out by Liv. So Dominic was out there and he was trying to help Becky to win. But so he basically was trying to help Becky to win. He was distracting the ref a couple times and stuff like that. He So then Dominic throws in a chair for Becky Lynch to use to beat Liv Morgan, like to use on Liv Morgan. You know, Dominic throws a steel chair into the ring, thinking that Becky Lynch was going to use it too, actually, to beat Liv Morgan. But Liv Morgan ended up using it. She ended up DDTing Becky into the chair, and then I think she hit an Oblivion. I'm not sure if she did. I think it was it just a DDT, or did she hit Oblivion? I'm not 100% sure actually what ended up happening. I think it was Oblivion though. If it was just a DDT, then that was a lame ending to my opinion. So Liv Morgan ends up winning the match. That was it. And then Dominic and Becky are both confused on what just happened. You know, was Dominic trying to help Liv win, because that's kind of what the speculation has been, is Liv and Dominic working together, or is Dominic really just trying to help Becky to win the title because Dominic didn't want Liv to get it because Liv injured Rhea? That was kind of what was going on. Good match. I honestly didn't even want Liv Morgan to win here. I would have rather if Becky was to retain and then they did a triple threat match between Rhea, Becky, and Liv at SummerSlam, and then Liv wins the title. That's kind of what I would have rathered happen. But she won here. And I guess, yeah, whatever. I think it's still going to be a triple threat at SummerSlam, though. I think it's going to be Becky versus Liv versus Rhea. And I would say that Rhea will probably win, but I probably would have gave it to Liv, and that's the way I would have booked it. I said this in my prediction video as well. Would have been a better way. I wonder if Dominic did help Liv, though. I wonder if Dominic did help Liv to win the title here. I'm not the biggest fan of that storyline, I'll be honest. I'm not really the biggest fan of Dominic and Liv. I would rather just Dominic just help Rhea win the title at SummerSlam. That would be better. Because he failed here, maybe Dominic helps Rhea win it at SummerSlam. That could be a good storyline. But yeah, I thought this match was pretty good. And Liv wins the title. Yeah, her reign could be good. I've talked about this match for a decent amount. Her reign last time wasn't very good, though. And if she just loses at SummerSlam to Rhea, then, I mean, what was even the point of her winning here? You know, I don't know. Not the greatest. You could have just gave it to Becky and then she beat Rhea and Becky at SummerSlam. That would have been better if Liv did that. But anyways, yeah. What's the next match? Okay, then the next match was Nia Jax versus Lyra Valkyria. Didn't think this match was very good. Honestly, thought it was a poor match. It was so obvious that Nia Jax was winning. Nia Jax wins, she becomes queen of the ring, and Nia Jax is facing Bayley at SummerSlam. So yeah, SummerSlam's looking to be pretty good. I wonder if Nia Jax is gonna win there, because she's had a big return, big year in the past year since coming back. Like, she's had a big push. They pushed her a lot. She's achieved a lot. since coming back. She main evented a show, Elimination Chamber in Australia against Rhea Ripley, which was a decent match. Didn't really think much of it. And then she beats Lyra Valkyria here to become Queen of the Ring, and now she's going to face Bayley at SummerSlam. So I wonder if they're going to pull the trigger on her and give her the title, because they've definitely have been giving her a big push since she came back. Since she came back, she's had a big push. So yeah, wonder if she's going to beat Bayley at SummerSlam. We'll have to see. But I didn't think about it. Didn't think much of this match. Thought it was a very bad match, to be honest, because it kind of just looked so one-sided that Nia was going to win. Lyra Valkyria didn't really look that good here. They could have booked a better final. I personally would have booked Tiffany versus Bianca, but that I guess they didn't book that because they wanted to do the winner gets a shot at the title at SummerSlam, and I guess they didn't really want to put Bianca or Tiffany in that match. So I guess that's why they did this. But they could have done Nia versus somebody better on Raw. I don't know, like someone more matched up with her. I don't know. The match, like they didn't really match up well together, in my opinion. But yeah, I still like both of these women's wrestlers, though. Great. Still great wrestlers. Both of them are good wrestlers, so could have been booked better. But yeah. Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill beat Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell on the kickoff show. I didn't get to watch this match because I skipped it by accident. And I just seen it because they showed it on the main show that they won. They put this show on the card, like they posted a picture of this on Instagram. I don't know if they posted on Twitter, but I seen it on Instagram. It was Bianca and Jade versus Candice and Indy Hartwell, and it was on the card. So I don't know if this just got put on the card just to say that it was happening, and they always had it that they was gonna be on the kickoff show. I wasn't sure. It got added last minute anyway, so yeah, nothing much to say about this other than these tag titles just aren't interested. I've never been interested in these tag titles. Moving on. Next match was almost knocked my ring light. Bronson Reed versus Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship. This was an absolute banger of a match. The whole match, Chad Gable was trying to get Otis to cheat while during the match. Chad Gable was trying to get Otis to turn to hit Sami Zayn, basically, and he slapped him, he punched him. So basically, the first time he went for the clothesline, he didn't do it because Otis apologized to Sami Zayn. Otis did not want to hit the clothesline on Sami Zayn because it didn't feel right. Then Chad Gable pushed him, slapped him, and said, "What the hell's wrong with you, Otis? Do it." Hit Sami Zayn, hit him. And then Otis hit Chad Gable. Sami did move out of the way, so I'm not 100% sure if this was on purpose. But anyways, he hit Chad Gable. Afterwards, he wanted to hit Chad Gable. You know, you could tell he wanted to turn on Gable, right? But I don't really know. He wanted to do it, but I don't know if he 100% meant to. Like, that's the kind of the thing here. So he hit Chad. Sami goes into the ring. Sami hits the haluba, gets the win, pins Bronson Reed, 1, 2, 3. Then, after the match, we see Chad and Otis talking to each other. And Otis is kind of like, kind of feeling sorry about it. But he didn't actually, because he did meant to hit him. So, yeah, this definitely was a banger, though. But, yeah, like I said, banger of a match. Banger of a match. So glad that Sami retained. Can't wait to see what Otis and Chad happens with them. That's going to be interesting to see. Interested to see who Sami's next opponent is as well. So yeah, that's definitely all interesting. I love this match. Before we get into the last matches, they did announce that Drew McIntyre will be facing Damian Priest at Clash at the Castle. Can't wait for this. And Drew better win. If Punk screws Drew, I'm sorry, but what the hell are WWE doing? Drew needs to win the title. We'll get more into this later. Okay, let's get into the final, the King Ring tournament. This was the next match in the show. It was Gunther versus Randy Orton. Absolute banger of a match. This match delivered. Every match from Gunther always delivers. Same with Randy Orton. Just two of the best wrestlers in the world. Just always deliver amazing matches. Banger after banger from these two. Love this match so much. Another thing that was just so great from this match is Randy could have won. Gunther could have won. You didn't know who was going to win. I originally thought Gunther was going to win this. I was like 100% certain Gunther was winning this. Then they said that the winner gets to face a champion at SummerSlam, right? So I thought that, oh, are they gonna give it to Randy? They're gonna give it to Randy because they're gonna do Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, right? That's what I thought. I thought that they were going for that. Nope. They gave it to Gunther. Gunther wins. Banger of a match, right? So glad that Gunther won because much deserved, and of course Gunther deserves it. He was just Intercontinental Champion. Now he's King of the Ring. Crazy, man. Just such a beast. Alright, so they announced this match for Clash of the Castle, right? Whoever walks out of this is facing Gunther at SummerSlam. If it's Priest versus Gunther at SummerSlam, I'm not the biggest fan of that match, right? So here's WWE. I don't know. This is a bit odd to me because I thought that they were going to do Drew Punk for the WWE World Championship at SummerSlam. It can't be that anymore. Gunther has to face these. They literally said that Gunther will face Damian Priest, the current champion. They said that Gunther will face the current champion. Then later in the show, they announced this. So a bit messy. I thought that the match was going to be Drew Punk for the championship. That is literally the match I thought that they were going for at SummerSlam. Then I thought it would have been Cody versus Randy. But no, we can still get Cody versus Randy. We just can't get Punk Drew for the World Championship. Because Gunther has earned himself a shot at this title at SummerSlam. They confirmed it, they said this. So, confused on what they're going to do there. I just hope Drew wins at SummerSlam. Hope Drew becomes the champ. Give me Gunther versus Drew. And give me Punk versus Drew at the next show. You know what? You can do that. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with that. Drew retains Punk in the next show. They could do that. Anyways, let's move on. We can get to that. Final match. It was Cody Rhodes versus... This video has been very annoying to record because the ring light, I just keep setting it up at different positions and it's just a pain in the ass to record. But anyways, Cody versus Logan, banger of a match, right? Such a great match. I always thought that Cody was going to win. Logan Paul tried to use the brass knuckles a couple times. Also, I just want to mention, Gunther kicked out of 2 RKOs. That was crazy. But anyways, banger of a match between Cody and... I'm going to film it, like, down. I'm trying to get... Like, I can't really see if this looks good. Cody versus Logan, banger of a match. Logan Paul, he did have brass knuckles. Some idiot that always gives it to him, gave it to him over here. This idiot. Who is this guy who always gives him the brass knuckles, man? This guy's always there. He always fucking helps out Logan Paul. And I'm just, like, it's so annoying. Anyways, Cody Rhodes gets help from some guy from Saudi Arabia. He kind of made the save because Logan was just about to win. Because Cody Rhodes basically was getting the pin on Logan, but the referee was taken out. Then basically Logan hit a frog splash on the outside of the ring. Was almost gonna win. Then someone pulls out Logan Paul, and Logan Paul, the guy from Saudi Arabia, and Logan Paul's like, "Who are you? Who even are you?" Right? Cody Rhodes takes him out. Hits the crossroad. Cody Rhodes wins. This was such a great match. Then they do this. Some stupid guy from Saudi Arabia helps Cody win. Well, like, I mean, Cody was going to win, but, you know, helps Cody win, you know, like, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of this. Like, banger of a match. Like, Gunther versus Randy, Cody versus Logan, bangers. Bangers of matches. Sammy versus Bronson versus Chad, bangers. Great show. Those 3 matches were bangers. The news between Drew and Damian, that was cool. Otis turning on Chad, that was cool. The 2 women's matches on the show, wasn't big on them. The show definitely did deliver, though. I will say that. Overall, for the show, I'm about a 7.58 out of 10. That's where my show score would be. I don't know if the lighting looks good in this. My eyes are just absolutely gone because the ring light is just annoying me too much, and it's been a pain in the ass film. I'm going to shut up, though. Thank you a lot for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to My Fun Figures. Gunther is your king of the ring. My Fun Figures out. Good show. I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10 because I thought the match is delivered.